Hello everyone and welcome to Business English with Richard Halligan. Very sorry about this one being quite late. I overslept this morning. I was working a lot last night. Oh, sorry, fix my camera up. Yeah, so I had a little difficulty waking up this morning, but I'm here now, and like I said, sorry for being late. I know this video usually starts at 6, but yeah, so I'm a few minutes late. But don't worry, this is going to be a nice, short, sweet, and simple type of live lesson today. So today we're going to be looking into phrasal verbs, and in this phrasal verb we're going to be looking to give. Now with give, this one is used a lot in the English language because what we use give for is when we have one item or one thing that somebody else might want to have or somebody needs to use. So we, like for example, pencil, and I give it to this person so that they can use. Very simple. But we have some other phrasal verbs that we can use with gift, and I'm going to go with them with you today. So, right, so the first phrasal verb we have for give is to give away. Give away. Right, so now normally when it comes to give away, we have different meanings for this one. Like the first one is to give something without asking for anything in exchange. So to give something without asking for anything in exchange. So we can use this one like so. We can say, why did Nancy give all of her furniture away? So this is when you give something away and you don't really expect anything in return. Oh, hello, good morning. How are you today? Okay. Right. Now, our next phrasal verb is give away, is a sign of a betrayal or like you giving up someone's secret. Oh dear, that's the one thing you never want to do. So we can say something like, we are having a surprise party for Susan next Saturday, so don't give our surprise away by acting suspicious. Okay. Yes, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to give away a secret. Also going back to the other giveaway, which I forgot to mention. So this is where you might give away something for free. Like it could be a prize, a present, or even when it comes to like if you are decided to move, but you don't have time to sell all your furniture, so you just give it away for free and don't expect anything. Not like if you're giving something to charity. Next we have is give in. To give in. Now with give in, this is one way of telling someone that you quit, or there's something that was too difficult. So it's like, I give in. I don't want to carry on. But normally, sometimes with give in, we can actually use this one here's one common way back in the UK how we use give in is that if you're having an argument with someone but they're just too stubborn, so we say, okay, I give in. There's no getting through to this person. Another phrasal verb, to get through. There's no getting through to this person. They just make things too difficult. So I give in. I quit. Right. Our next for give we have is give back. Give back. Now, for the meaning of give back is that we can say to return something you borrowed. So to return something that you have borrowed. So when are you going to give back? When do you give that book back to your teacher? So you have one item, and you have to give it back. Now, of course, with give back, usually in the middle you can put any sort of item that belongs to it. So, like give back a pencil, give back give back a certain book, give back a certain video game or a movie or a CD that someone's borrowed. Okay, or the most important one is to give some money back. Right. The next phrasal verb which we have for give is give off. Give off. Now, the meaning for give off is to release something, or it could be like a smell or a light, or sometimes even give off we use this one when it comes to someone's attitude or their personality. So I say, for instance, yeah, with this guy, he gives off a very strange vibe. So that means is that he acts a certain way that might make you feel uncomfortable. Well, it doesn't have to be he; it could be she as well. Right. So here's one way for a sentence. So if you want to use something like smell, you can say, "The white flower gives off a beautiful smell." Okay. Next we have is give out. To give out. Now, meaning for give out is to distribute or to pass something out. So let's say, for instance, you have a piece of paper or some documents or maybe some worksheets for your work or school, and you have a huge class of many people. So you go around and you give out the worksheets. So you can say something like, "I earn extra money by giving out brochures on the street." So yeah, so you're giving out brochures or even leaflets to advertise your company or advertise the place where you work, or even a restaurant as well. That usually helps. Another type of give out is when we say become very tired. This one's more informal. Or it doesn't really have to say tired. You could also use this one to say that something is going to stop. So say, for instance, we can say, "I hope this car doesn't give out in the middle of the desert." So in this way you're hoping. So if you're driving somewhere and you're not sure where you are, or you're not sure how far you are to your destination, and then you realise that you're running out of petrol, or you're running out of gasoline. Or the most important thing is that your car might break down. So that's one thing which you don't want. So you're driving along and then you say, "Oh no, I hope this car doesn't give out in the middle of nowhere or in the middle of the desert." Hello, good morning. Hope you're doing well this morning. Okay, our next phrasal verb to give is to give up. To give up. Now, one type of give up is to surrender something, but this give up is that you put something in between give and up. So let's say, for instance, we could say, "The police told the thief to give his gun up." No, of course, it doesn't have to do with the police. You can even use this with your everyday life. So you can say something like, "Oh, I give football up. I give eating certain foods up, so I give it up." Of course, I know with food it's very difficult to give that type of item up. I know that's difficult. And finally, the other word or the other phrasal verb we have for give up is, it's give up, obviously, but this one is to surrender. So this one is another surrender. The only difference is with the first one is to give blank up is when you put the actual item or the actual thing, object or the subject in between give and up. So so that's one way. Or you can just go straight for the other give up is when you say, "I give up eating certain foods," or "I give up smoking," "I give up drinking." Yeah. Or my personal favourite, and I hope everyone else here does, is never give up learning English. So keep going on that one. Right, okay, so that lesson pretty much covers all the phrasal verbs to do with give. I hope everyone has found this one very useful, and once again, I do apologise for being late this morning, but my next live will be at 2:00 Brazilian Standard Time, and I hope to see everyone there. So have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.